Well, as we sit here in California, knows how to party, March 31st, 2024, Easter Sunday, or as you're watching this right now, in the future, it's the first of the month. Get up. It's the first of the month. And we got breaking news. April 1st, 2024, the day that California raises the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour. Now, here's what you may not know about this wage raise. Number one, it applies to any place that serves food that can be consumed right away. Immediate consumption. Okay. And the place must have 60 chains nationwide. At least 60. Okay. How is this going to affect you? If you consume fast food, then it's going to cost you a lot more money. They're raising the prices. If you consume fast food, then it's going to affect your pocketbook. And what interests me about this is business and finance, yes, but more importantly, because you're a human and I care about your mental and physical state of being, and it also affects your spiritual state of being. If you are overweight and if you're consuming fast food, you are overweight, or you're going to be very soon, because it is not good for you. It is not good for your, let's say you never gain any weight, right? And you eat it for your whole life. It still is terrible for your mental and physical well-being and your spiritual well-being. Also, it's terrible for productivity. So that means it is terrible for your pocketbook in more ways than one. Okay. So that's what concerns me about the whole fast food thing. And like I said, it's not limited to places like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King. It is affecting business. It's affecting farmer boys. Farmers boys, I don't know what that's actually, if you would put that into the category of fast food, because I go there at least once a week. I love the freaking Cobb salad, okay? It's amazing. That's the only thing I've ever eaten there besides some scrambled eggs by themselves. Anyway, it's affecting farmer boys. Now, let me say this. I have a solution. Before I tell you the solution, how is it going to affect you as an employee of one of these places that has to implement this new salary, this new wage raise? You may be eliminated from your job. You may have your hours cut. Your job security is threatened. Your whole income is threatened. I don't know what it's like to get unemployment. I've never gotten it, but I honestly would not want it. And so if you are going to be receiving unemployment, though, I can tell you this. I have been on government assistance for many, many years. I own a business now, and that's why, I'm saying, I'm not going to say this now, and that's not the purpose of making this episode. It's because I genuinely care about fast food workers. Well, I care about people. What I would say is don't do it. Like, don't go on unemployment. Don't go on disability or SNAP. If you can avoid it, don't do it, because it will make you, not only will it make you complacent, lazy, possibly overweight as well. If you see this picture right here, I'll put in later, I lost 250 pounds, and it took a really long time to get my health back. I would say it'll affect your mental health if you have to sit at home, or you don't have to sit at home and accept unemployment. But if you are to sit at home on unemployment for, say, 3 months, even just 3 months, maybe a month even would be bad, because you might be going crazy because you're so used to working. And I know that feeling, and it's not a good feeling. And it could depress you. It could get you depressed. It could get you anxiety. You go to talk to your doctor. Your doctor might have an influence and convince you to try some new medication. I mean, I know it sounds crazy. I'm going off on a tangent here, but I really am concerned for the average, fast food employee, or just the average. I don't like to say that word average. Nobody's average. God made you to be amazing. You're amazing. but I'm concerned about you and your mental health, your physical health, your financial health. I'm concerned for your family because many of you, I look at my viewers, and many of you are young, single, you don't have children and everything, and you're males, but many of you probably do. I don't get that information from my YouTube channel. It doesn't give me that information. I would like to know. If you would like to tell me, please tell me in the comments. If you have kids, if you are married, if you're living in California in particular, wherever you're at, you could tell me. But this is for people in California who this is going to affect. I really don't want anybody to lose money, and I do want everybody to have more money. Because, like I said, you're worth it. If you are a human, you are worthy. However, you're not deserving of money. Say, for example, you're sitting on disability or unemployment and you're not working. You don't deserve to get any more money. You do deserve to sleep indoors. Yes, you do. But you don't deserve to have more money for not working. You understand? The difference between deserving and worthy is different. To be worthy, all you have to do is breathe. Everybody's worthy. You're not deserving of something that you didn't work for. When you work for it, then you deserve it, because deserving means that you earned it. Okay, so between all of these things in California that's going on, people still wearing masks outside, inside. Like, why don't you stay inside? Leave the rest of us cool people alone, okay? With your mask and your bull crap. Between the masks, still people wearing them. They're not required anywhere, as far as I know. Nobody's required to wear them anymore, anywhere you go, ever. But people still wearing them. Between that and between all these new gender laws and people changing their sexes, and I'm not against that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm confused. That's all I'm saying. And between that and the free crack pipes that people are getting, yeah, I can understand why you don't want to work. I can understand you wanting to sit on unemployment and not wanting to work, with people getting free crack pipes with our tax money that we're giving. Yeah, it's a real thing. And if you don't believe me, I'll just put a little short clip. And I paid for this footage. It is not my footage, but I am licensed to use it, and I paid a few $100s for it, which was totally worth it.
Homeless healthcare Los Angeles, riding around in a golf cart through the streets of Skid Row, passing out meth pipes.
Monday through Friday, I have seen them.
The broken used pipes can be seen all over the place. A sickening sight for Tony, who lives in this area.
Look, I live down, this is my community. I don't want to see this.
The executive director of Homeless Healthcare Los Angeles refused an interview with Fox 11 News and wouldn't issue a statement. But in a phone call, he said free meth pipes is a safety issue and part of a harm reduction program similar to handing out clean needles. This man, who goes by the name Catfish, how many times have they given you the crack pipes? Says it can save a life.
Pick up the wrong pipe or use the wrong pipe, you're gonna die. If you pick up the wrong needle and use the wrong needle, you're gonna die. This right here is saving your life and a whole lot of other people's lives.
Safety issue. If you walk down Skid Row and see the people that's on methamphetamine and got sores all over their body, their teeth falling out, bumps all over their face, running down the street buck naked, that ain't no safety.
There are being free crack pipes given with our tax dollars. Hey, maybe that's the real reason why they're increasing. Not because people are complaining they're not getting paid enough. Maybe that's the real reason for I don't know, all that conspiracy theory. Maybe people need more crack pipes, and they're the people that are sleeping outside and they're begging for money in the middle of the freeway, and they're getting hundreds of dollars for just sitting there with the sign that says, well, need money for food. God bless. I'm a veteran. Plus, I have a dog, too, and I have a family of kids at home, and who knows, whatever. Rant over. But anyway, you're worth it. And, the point of this episode is just this. A lot of the employees from Farmer Boys are going to probably have to get a second job if they don't already have one. But they're closing the doors earlier, so they're not firing anybody. As far as I know, they're not raising the prices either. But they're closing the doors earlier every day. So, yes, Farmer Boys may lose some money. But I still believe that it's a win-win-win situation, because they're not firing anybody. People still have some job security. They may be losing a little money and you know, a lot of people, that might cause a lot of people to quit. Maybe they'll just go somewhere else. They're like, well, I don't get enough hours anyway. I'll go and get another job. So then the other employees, they can have more hours. But the point is, I think it's a better solution, and I think it's a more fair solution that will, maybe some people won't be that happy about it, but all in all, I think it's more fair. Close the doors earlier, keep the same prices, people get paid more per hour. Yes, they get less hours, but if you close the doors earlier, you can't really make the customers too mad, and you're not raising the prices, and you're not firing people. I still think that is a better solution. And also, I want to say, hey, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. And I want to let you know that if you are a fast food worker, then guess what? Number one, you're worth it. You can do it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13. That verse is not just for me. So you are worth it. And I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay, that is Psalm 119:39, I believe, or 118:39. Anyway, I'll put it in here. It doesn't matter what number it is, but that is a real verse, and it is a real song. So that's number one. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are worthy. Number two, John 10:10. He came to give life and give it abundantly. Number three, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And maybe, wait, was that number four? Okay. And then, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. Now listen, be anxious for nothing, pray about everything. That's another one. But here's the point. Don't be afraid. Instead, get paid. Okay? My mom always said, don't be scared, get prepared. So I know it's already happened. The wage has already been raised. So it's not like anything's permanent, though. That might be permanent, yeah. But your job is not permanent. You can always start your own business. You can start a YouTube channel right now and talk about it. I've seen people do this. I see people that it's probably not legal or ethical, or it's maybe legal, but it may be against the rules. Amazon drivers, they have their own YouTube channel. Lyft drivers have a channel. I've seen Instacart, Uber Eats. I've seen so many people. I've even seen some people at McDonald's and Burger King. They have YouTube channels, and they started while they're doing that job. So, hey, I'm not saying to break the rules. Yes, I am. Break the rules. You can do anything you want to do. So my advice is, if you are at one of these places, hey, I would love to see your channel, and drop the link right here, because I will watch it. I will. I'll watch it. I will comment on it. I will support you in whatever way that I can. Okay? And I will help you in whatever I can do. Hey, maybe we could work together. Maybe we could do a live stream. I don't know. But start now, because this is TV. This is the future. I pay for a YouTube Premium membership. I have for many years, because I know that I'm worth it. And I know one day I'm going to be monetized, and they're going to be paying me. Because, like I said, I'm worth it, and you are worth it. Other creators are worth it. That's why I've been paying for YouTube Premium and other creators that I pay to help me out with my business. So let's talk. Comments. What do you think about this wage raise? Even if you're in Pennsylvania, Mom and Kathy, anybody watching, I don't care. If you're in Australia, Platinum Jacob, whoever you are watching this, Haley, love you, girl. She's in England. But anyway, if you're watching this, let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's a good idea to raise the wages? How do you think it's going to affect the whole economy, and not just the fast food employees and the people that eat fast food and the fast food owners? How is this going to affect everybody, besides not wanting to give people free crack pipes, right? Oh, and by the way, I got lots of stuff you can buy to support my channel, or you can send a tip or donation. Click the QR on the screen to go to my store. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, it's all there. Thanks again. You're worth it. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V, because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legend.